The Green Hornet. He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies that even the G-men cannot reach. The Green Hornet. With his faithful valet, Cato, Britt Reed, daring young publisher, matches wits with the underworld, risking his life that criminals and racketeers within the law may feel its weight by the sting of the Green Hornet. Ride with Britt Reed as he races toward another thrilling adventure. The Green Hornet strikes again.
Got to hurry. Here's where we break a racketeer's alibi. Got an alibi.
Sure, I know where he was. He's got an alibi.
Your Honor, my client's alibi is airtight.
Case dismissed.
Well, fellow, how was that for an alibi?
You're all right. You're a smart mouthpiece. A real smart mouthpiece.
Want me, boss?
I do. Is this your story?
Yeah. The one you got circled?
Of course. I'd read up on Sturgis, the up-and-coming attorney at law.
Oh, that was Hawk's boss. Well, what's the matter with it?
Plenty. The Daily Sentinel isn't playing up a man like Sturgis. 2 years ago, he was a small-time lawyer cadging two-bit cases at the small claims court. And look at him now.
He's a big shot, all right.
He's come too far, too fast, Lowry. Big apartment, country home. You can't tell me he's done all that on the level.
There's an answer to that, boss. Scar Maroney.
Maroney? The extortion racketeer?
Sure. Sturgis is Maroney's lawyer. Slick as they come, too.
Well, he must be. Maroney's never run into trouble with the law at any time.
Never even been arrested. Sturgis sees to that.
He gets him out of jail before they can even put him in, huh?
Oh, he pays him plenty for it, too.
Well, he must, the way Sturgis has been living. Give this galley to Gunnigan, Lowry.
Shall I tell him it's out?
Completely out. No crooked lawyer can count on the Sentinel for free publicity.
You're not down on Hawks for doing the write-up, are you, boss?
Well, why should I be? Hawks is a reporter, not an editor. This should never even have gotten past Gunnigan's desk.
Holy Crowley, listen to this.
Actually.
Looks like you're going to bust.
The same goes for you, Lowry, when you hear what I got to say.
Well, let's have it.
It's that racketeer, Scar Maroney.
Maroney? What about him? Has he been arrested?
The police got a warrant out for him right this very minute. He was at the station house when the complaint come in. Assault with a deadly weapon.
What's that translated?
He shot a guy, that's what.
Who was it this time? Another gangster?
Oh, not in your life. This time it was a storekeeper, a feller named Jensen.
Sweet chance of pinning it on Maroney if the guy's dead.
He ain't dead. Wounded in the shoulder, that's all.
Yeah, let's have it from the beginning, Axford. What's Jensen's story?
Well, the way the police and me got it, Jensen was asleep last night behind his store.
Behind his store?
Yeah. You see, he's got a little dry goods place, and he sleeps in back. Well, along about 10:30 last night, he wakes up.
What's that? Sounded like somebody in the store.
So he goes into the store, but it's empty. Then he said he turned on the lights.
Nobody here. Empty. Guess I dreamed things. Oh, who can that be? This time of night.
At 10:30 by the clock. The door is unlocked. What do you...
Inside, Jensen.
Here. Who do you think you are?
You're talking to the big boss, Jensen. Scamaroni.
I will not pay. It is extortion. I will...
One more chance, Jensen. Are you paying for protection on it?
No. You crooks, get out or I'll call...
You ain't calling nobody.
So Maroney pulled out a gun and shot him. When Jensen recovered from a fainting spell, he was wounded in the shoulder and Maroney was gone.
Positively identifies Maroney?
Sure he does, Reed. Didn't he see him face to face, closer than you and me?
Is that something? Boss, I'd like to see Sturgis get Maroney out of this mess.
If he tries, he'll be dragged under along with Maroney.
Suppose Maroney's scrammed. Suppose the police don't get him.
I'll get him, Lowry. Maroney's too well known to escape arrest. It may take a little time, but wherever he is, he's worried. And my guess is he'll be more worried when he reads the Sentinel.
Piper! Maroney charged with shooting! Notorious racketeer shot by police! Sentinel F.C. Piper!
Okay, I seen the paper. The cops ain't never yet, Sturgis. Not yet.
You're a fool, Maroney. You can't beat this rap. Jensen saw you.
I got it covered. Me and Jigger went into the store first to move the clock back an hour.
Move the clock back? What for?
So Jensen saw it. After I plugged him, we set it right again. Jensen's going to get his time wrong. So all I got to do for an alibi is prove I was someplace else when Jensen was shot. When he thinks he was shot, that is.
Have you got an alibi?
Sure. You're fixing it for me.
Not this time, Maroney.
You're my mouthpiece, ain't you?
Get another lawyer. I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. It's too hot.
I sort of figured you might try that, Sturgis. See this rod?
Put that gun away.
Don't worry, I ain't plugging you. Take a good look at it.
Why should I... Where did you get that gun?
Don't bother looking in your desk.
It's gone. That's my gun.
Sure, I swiped it last time I was here. This is the rod I used on Jensen.
You shot him with my gun?
Suppose the cops get this rod, Sturgis. You ain't got a permit.
They could check it against the bullet from Jensen's shoulder. Give me that.
No, you don't.
Don't give it to the police. I'm a lawyer. It would ruin me.
Yeah, it would. Take your choice, pal.
What do you mean?
Are you going to handle this case for me?
Well,
Or do I turn this gad over to the cops?
No, I have no choice, huh?
What do you think?
Well, what's your alibi? Is it airtight?
Like a drum. I can prove I was someplace else.
It's your word against Jensen.
That's where you're wrong.
You mean you have others to prove you were somewhere else when Jensen was shot?
Plenty, Sturgis. I'm going to give myself up to the cops as soon as I put this gun in a good, safe place. And when the cops learn who some of my witnesses are, you'll be able to get me off this rap like nothing at all.
That's all there is, Mr. Reed. Axford's in the outer office waiting.
So Maroney's been arrested, eh?
Walked right into the police station himself.
Hey, boss, what do you think of this? A statement from Maroney's lawyer.
Sturgis?
Don't tell me Maroney's pleading guilt.
According to Sturgis, Maroney had nothing to do with it.
But Jensen identified him.
That's what makes it odd. Sturgis is too crafty a lawyer to stick his neck out unless he has something very strong.
Will Jensen's evidence convict Maroney?
It should wipe out his racket.
Not now, it won't, boss. He's got an alibi.
What of it? Alibis have been broken before.
He has witnesses.
Witnesses? Lowry, you've been around long enough to know what kind of witnesses crooks usually take up.
Yeah? Would you be a good witness, boss?
I?
Where were you last night?
What are you driving at, Lowry?
You were at the Gaieties, weren't you?
I got the tickets, Mr. Reed.
Yes, I was, but what... Maroney.
Get it?
He and one of his mobsters were sitting in a box right in front of me.
Did he leave before the final curtain?
No, he stayed.
Curtain falls at 11, doesn't it?
That's right.
Then get this, boss. If Maroney was there until 11, how could he have been in Jensen's place at 10:30?
Well, that's impossible. I'm positive he didn't sneak out at any time.
How do you like that for witnesses?
Say, Reed, there's a man out in Casey's office wants to see you.
You should have used the dictograph, Axford.
Golly, youngster, you know I can't work that thing.
Who is he? What does he want?
Well, he said something about a witness.
A witness? Axford, is his name Sturgis by any chance?
So for snakes, Reed. How did you know?
Boss, this is it.
You're right, Lowry. 10 to 1, he has a summons for me.
A summons? For what, Reed?
To be a witness for Scar Maroney.
Huh?
You heard him the first time.
Gosh, Mr. Reed, you can't dodge a summons.
Sure not. It's your duty. If you're seeing something, you got to tell it. Even for a rat like Maroney.
If necessary, I must be a witness, of course.
I can't figure this out. Jensen wouldn't lie about the time.
Oh, I'm sure of that. Yet I did see Maroney at the theater.
The two don't fit.
Well, they will fit. They must. Axford, stole that man off.
I'll try, Reed.
Lowry, you and Hawk get on this. I want the facts before that summons is served.
Say, Reed.
Yes?
Do I got to handle this Sturgis with kid gloves?
Kid gloves? Oh. All I said was take care of him, Axford. I didn't say how.
That's all I want to know.
Well, will Reed see me now?
No, you don't. You're going out the other door, Mr. Sturgis.
What? Reed's in. I heard him.
No, not to you, he ain't in. And don't be calling him Reed. For guys like you, it's mystery.
Here, what are you doing?
Following Reed's orders.
Let go.
Sure I will, after I clean the office. Mike Axford, I'm proud of you. Maybe you can't use Casey's little dictograph for letting people in, but golly, you're as good as anybody when it comes to using your jokes for throwing people out.
For the last time, Jensen. You made a mistake about the time, didn't you?
It was 10:30. When I got in my store, I see the clock.
But Maroney swears he was in the theater.
He was
He's got witnesses.
He was in my store.
Holy crow, Lowry. It don't make no difference who asked the questions, you or the sergeant. It always gets to the same place.
Yeah, no place.
You're a smart mouthpiece, Sturgis. The cops are running around in circles.
Jensen's word against your witnesses.
Did you get Reed yet?
He's been ducking the summons, but he'll be at the trial. He's a public-spirited citizen.
Public-spirited. That's good, eh?
Better lay off the rough stuff for a while.
What for? They can't prove nothing.
I said lay off.
You and who else?
Ludwig, your political friend.
Oh, Ludwig, eh? Did he tell you that?
He passed the word. Go easy till after this blows over.
Yeah, what's the idea? I'm paying Ludwig good dough for his political connections.
He's earning it. When he tells you something, he knows what he's talking about.
Okay. But make it snappy.
It won't be long.
It better not.
In a week, you'll be clear. This case will be thrown out of court. As your lawyer, I can assure you of that.
A smart mouthpiece. That's what you are. A real smart mouthpiece.
Jensen, owner of the store, swears Scar Maroney, well-known racketeer, pulled the trigger that sent the bullet.
Have you got something, Lowry?
Yeah, the same old tripe, Axford. I don't know why Gunnigan bothers to have me do a rewrite.
Well, he couldn't have been in two places at once, could he?
Who?
This Maroney guy.
Jensen must have made a mistake, that's all. If the boss saw Maroney in the theater, Jensen couldn't have seen him in the store.
Well, maybe they're both right.
What?
Well, what I mean is, I've been working on a theory. Now, supposing this here Maroney's got a twin brother.
Twin brother? Will you go away, Axford?
Well, it ain't so crazy as all that. I was talking to the sergeant about the case coming up tomorrow, and he said...
I'm not interested. Coming up tomorrow?
Huh?
Have you told the boss?
No, I ain't. I've been busy with me theory.
Give me Mr. Reed.
He ain't at the office this late, Lowry. He's home.
Then I'll get him there.
Charlie, ain't there nobody interested in my theory?
Nobody but you, Axford. Hello, operator. Where have you been? Get Mr. Reed's home and make it snappy.
In Britt Reed's apartment, the telephone rings unanswered. Britt Reed had stepped through a secret panel in the rear of his clothes press a few minutes before. Then he went along a narrow passageway within the wall and down a flight of stairs until he stood in a supposedly abandoned building beside the gleaming, sleek Black Beauty, the car of the Green Hornet.
Better check carefully. Cato isn't here to tend to the Black Beauty. Gas? Okay. Tires and oil already checked.
He pulled the green mask over his head, fastening it securely. A gas weapon went into his pocket.
All set. A racketeer, a crooked lawyer, and perhaps a bribed politician. District Attorney Martin told me Jensen's case is coming up tomorrow. Unless I act tonight, my testimony will be used to free Maroney. Maroney's guilty. I'm positive of it. The smart lawyer of his is the key to this racket. Well, let's see how smart he is when he meets the Green Hornet.
The curtain falls on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes, please permit us to pause for just a moment. Now to continue our story. The Black Beauty sped through dark alleys until a certain house came in sight, the home of the criminal lawyer Sturgis.
Leave it here in the alley, behind the house. That lighted window across from the street lamp looks interesting. I'll see how it is up close.
We'll have it settled tomorrow, Ludwig. Maroney will be released.
I hope so. Hard enough pulling strings without him getting into messes.
He's a fool.
Why not drop him, Sturgis? No matter how smart a lawyer is, you're heading for trouble when you deal with him.
I can't.
Why not? He's got nothing on you. On either of us.
He has. On me.
What?
Do you know whose gun he shot Jensen with?
What difference is it?
Plenty. He used my gun.
Oh.
If I could get that gun back, I'd drop him fast.
Sturgis.
Huh?
Look.
What's the matter with you, Ludwig? You look at
the window.
I see. That shadow cast by the street lamp. A man listening.
I'll fix it.
Wait, Ludwig. Follow me. Around behind him. We'll take no chances on this. Whoever he is, he's not going to escape.
Stop talking. I wonder if...
Put your hands up.
What? Keep your distance.
Don't worry, Ludwig. He won't try anything.
Not with a gun pointed at me.
Who are you?
Sturgis. Sturgis, he's masked.
So I notice.
Look at that mask.
Our friend is nervous, Sturgis.
I'm not. Whoever you are, you made a mistake.
Sturgis, take it easy. He's the...
Stop stammering, Ludwig.
He's trying to tell you that I'm the Green Hornet.
What? Yes, that's it.
I should have known. That mask. I've seen it in the paper.
Now that you know who I am...
Don't move.
Oh, what's wrong, Sturgis? That gun is shaking in your hand.
It can still go off.
A smart lawyer like you doesn't commit murder.
Murder?
You can't scare me, Hornet.
No, I'm not trying to, Sturgis.
I could pull this trigger and call the police. You're the Hornet. There's a reward out for you.
Yes, I'll call him now.
One moment, Ludwig.
I'm giving the orders here, not you.
I heard your conversation through the window.
I think we will call the police.
What about the gun that shot Jensen?
Huh?
I told you I was listening. You'd like to get that gun back from Scar Maroney.
I'm not...
Wouldn't you?
That's my affair, not yours.
I could get that gun, Sturgis. I could bring it here.
Don't believe him. He's lying.
I'm not lying. The gun will be here tonight. No matter what happened.
Drop it! Look out! Let go! Drop the gun! Let me keep got my hand. The gun! Hold it!
Yes,
No, you don't. You can't. I'll fix you. Don't touch that gun.
Get it, Sturgis.
Leave it there on the ground. One move and you get a dose of gas.
He's got a gun.
I'm leaving, but I'll be back, Sturgis. The Green Hornet keeps his word.
From what Sturgis said, Maroney is guilty. Jensen did make a mistake about the time, but I don't know just how they worked that. Perhaps if I got that gun from Maroney, it might lead to something. Let's see. The clock on the dashboard says... A clock. There was a clock in Jensen's store. That's what he looked at. I wonder if Maroney changed that clock. I wonder if I can prove that.
Hey, Digger! Digger!
Yeah? What's the shouting for, Scar?
Look at that clock.
What about it?
I was in here 10 minutes ago.
Sure.
It's okay then. Now it's 50 minutes fast.
Huh?
Look at it.
So what? Can't a clock go screwy? It needs fixing.
What about this? The front of this clock wasn't open before. Somebody moved it.
You got clocks on the brain ever since we fixed the clock in Jensen's place.
I don't like it.
Don't make no sense to me.
Who was in here?
Search me.
Jigger, if you got any notions about getting me out of the way.
Me, boss?
Somebody fooled with that ticker and it wasn't me. Has that smart mouthpiece been talking to you?
What's a timepiece got to do with Sturgis and me?
I don't know. But I don't like it, see?
You're running this racket, Scar. I ain't after nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, the gun.
Huh?
Sturgis swiped his gun. He's just the kind of guy to switch that clock to leave me know. Yeah, I guess I'm dreaming things.
Sure. There's the rod.
Right where I left it.
Thanks, Maroney.
Huh?
He's masked.
What the devil? The Green Hornet.
I want that gun, Maroney.
You'll get it right now.
The lights. He turned out the lights.
Where is he?
Right here.
Get him.
He can't see nothing.
Grab him. He gets the gun.
There he goes. Ooh, that blasted chair.
The lights. Put on the lights.
I can't find it.
Move.
Here's the switch.
Why didn't you stop him?
Didn't have a chance. That guy's a tornado.
Look at this room.
I don't get it, Scar. What's the Green Hornet want with Sturgis' rod?
He took it, didn't he?
Sure, but I don't.
What's that laying on the floor?
What?
Where I'm pointing, you sap.
Oh, that? Looks like a handkerchief.
I got eyes. Give me it.
Pretty fancy looking.
I'll take it. Well,
What are you grinning about?
Green Hornet, eh?
Huh?
That wasn't the Green Hornet, Jigger.
I seen him.
You seen a guy wearing a mask. But how do you know it was the Hornet behind it?
Why,
Some other guy could wear a mask.
Yeah, I guess so, but...
Take another gander at this handkerchief. Don't it look familiar?
Say, now that you say it...
Snappy color, fancy edge. How about this initial?
Hey, that's it, S. That's Sturgis.
Sure, he wears them all the time, poking half out of his pocket. Sturgis.
He's the only guy that would want that gun.
Smart lawyer, huh? Rat.
What's the rush, Scar?
Come on.
We going someplace?
Yeah. We're gonna see my lawyer.
Outside in the shadows, Britt Reed saw Maroney and Jigger leave. He left his mask and gun in the car and hurried to a nearby phone.
Still early enough to get someone at the Sentinel. That'll give me just time enough to get to Sturgis's place before Maroney gets there.
I tell you, Lowry, I'm worried. If Reed ain't at his apartment,
Relax, Axford. The boss is probably out enjoying himself.
He ain't supposed to gallivant around. Suffering snakes, his old man told me to bodyguard Reed.
Yeah, probably him now. Hello?
Is Britt Reed there?
No, who wants him?
He has a reward out for the Green Hornet, hasn't he?
The Green Hornet? Well, sure he has.
I'll be around later for the reward. The Green Hornet was seen at Sturgis's place.
The Green Hornet with Sturgis?
Holy crow. Ask him how he knows, Lowry.
Is this on the level?
Go, though. You'll find out.
We will. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah, for the reward.
Well, never mind my name. You catch the Green Hornet and you'll learn it.
Them crooks hate to give their names.
How we know it's you?
You'll know. I'll describe this phone call.
Good enough. Sturgis with the Green Hornet. Criminal lawyer with master crook. Sounds like the McCoy.
I heard it. Why ain't Reed around?
What are you doing?
Calling Reed's apartment again. Maybe he's come in. Golly, Lowry, you won't want to miss this.
There's no time. Tell the switchboard to call the boss. And the cops.
Say, that's right.
I want to be there in plenty of time.
Holy crow, not so fast, Lowry.
This is no time to loaf, you big lug.
But I tell
We're
you...
heading for a page one special. A headline on the Green Hornet.
After Britt Reed phoned the Daily Sentinel, he returned to the Black Beauty. A high-powered car racing at top speed easily outdistanced Maroney in the dash to the home of Sturgis, the criminal lawyer.
No one here yet. I'm the first. Put on the mask. Again, and oh, yes, a smoke bomb might come in handy.
Stop pacing the floor, Sturgis.
I should have taken your advice about the Green Hornet.
Too late now. He got away.
The door. I suppose he came back. The Hornet? Don't be a fool.
Who then?
We'll see.
Thought you'd get away with it, eh?
Maroney, I didn't expect you.
I'll say you didn't. Where's that gun?
Gun?
Don't stall. I guess this ain't yours.
What? Yes, that's my handkerchief.
That's all I want to know. Inside.
I'll see here.
You too, Ludwig. Keep them covered, Jigger.
You heard the boss. This hand in my pocket's holding a gat.
Thought you could get rid of me, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't stall, you double-crossing rats. I'm wise, see? Close the door, Jigger. Lock it.
Okay.
Now come across. Where's that gun, Sturgis?
Maroney, what's the matter with you?
I'm going to give you 3.
Wait. We don't understand.
Come to my place masked as the Green Hornet, huh?
The Green Hornet?
Never mind the act. The gun.
Was the Hornet at your place?
Get set, Jigger. 1.
Maroney, that handkerchief. Maroney, listen. The Hornet was here. He took that handkerchief. It wasn't me at your place. It was the Hornet.
2.
Don't I tell you?
I want that
Here's
gun.
Sturgis's gun, Maroney.
Hey, what the...
What? It's him. He's back. The Hornet.
What's going on here? Jigger!
Take your hand out of your pocket, Jigger. Empty. You understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Now, I'll take that gun. That's it. That gun stays on the floor. As for this one...
That's Sturgis's gat. So it was the real Hornet.
Good guessing, Scar.
It is blackmail? Do you know Scar set the clock back?
Blackmail? No.
What are you here for?
What do you think? I told you I'd bring your gun to you.
What?
Here, catch.
You tossed it back to him. What's the idea?
Hey, the car! I don't want this gun. Scar used it to shoot Jensen.
Open the door.
Get out of here, fast.
That's a good idea, Ludwig, but I don't want trouble.
Smoke! I can't see that.
Look out, Scar. What's he doing?
There goes the door. Inside. Cover him.
Something snake. It's full of smoke. I can't see. Smash the window.
Okay,
Don't let him out the door.
I demand to know what was it all about. Stay here. You'll find out.
It's clear enough now. We'll see which one of these guys is the Green Hornet.
That's better.
I had nothing to do with this.
Ludwig and Sturgis.
Don't deny nothing. We heard you talking through the door.
Hey, Sarge, here's Scar, Maroney, and Jigger lying on the floor.
I didn't do it. I didn't shoot them. Sturgis has the gun. I'm clear.
I'm innocent, I tell you. Scar was the one who shot Jensen, not me. He used my gun, but it wasn't me.
That's plenty for us, Sturgis.
You said it, Sergeant. That smashes Scar's racket and Sturgis, too.
I'll talk.
Plenty, but you're still an accessory after the fact. You may have been a criminal lawyer, Sturgis, but from now on, you're just plain criminal.
Golly, Reed, I came right back here to the apartment. You missed half the excitement. Where you been?
Ben, why, I was out. Did anything happen?
Anything happen? We almost nabbed the Green Hornet.
Well, next time, Maxford, I'll make sure I'm around. Anytime the Green Hornet's caught, I want to be there.
Politician and bow. Read all about it. Green Hornet to the north, Sentinel, Extreme
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Green Hornet Incorporated. The situations and characters depicted in this drama are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons or events of the past or present is coincidental.